Hey guys, a little bit different WOD today. So we've had two big cardio WODs, and if you did today's WOD, that was a tough WOD. We're gonna go a little bit different tomorrow. We're gonna do more strict body weight movements. So not a big, huge cardio WOD, more of a strength and conditioning type WOD. No cardio type movements in sight, but we do have all body weight strict movements. So we are gonna do sit-ups, push-ups, and strict pull-ups. And remember, for those of you that can't do the strict push-up or strict pull-ups, then we're gonna do our dumbbell rows. So how this one is gonna go, it's called pipes, which I thought was a kind of a cool name since our arms are probably gonna be a little swollen up after this. We are doing 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of sit-ups, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of push-ups, and 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 of strict pull-ups. These upper body movements, to try to get all those done for females, I think would be a little bit challenging. So I am giving you the option for females to decrease that. So in the red, you'll see that the females for push-ups will be doing 35, 28, 21, 14, 7. And if you are going to be able to do strict pull-ups, the females will be doing 18, 14, 11, 7, 4. And then remember what I just talked about. If you can't do the strict pull-ups at home, then we're gonna do what we've done in the past and do the dumbbell rows. Your dumbbell rows are gonna be the same though. It's gonna be 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 per arm. What I will say here though is you don't have to do 50 all on one side before you switch and do 50 on the other. You could do 10, 10, 10, 10 till you get to 50, but you do have to do 50 per arm before you're done that round. And remember how these rounds work, so that's the reason it's written out like this. We'll do 50 sit-ups, then 50 push-ups, then 25 pull-ups, or whatever variation you're gonna do, then 40, 40, 20, 30, 30, 15, all the way down. So you can break these up, and we're gonna talk about that here in a second. Obviously, to do 50 push-ups in a row is probably not doable for most people, nor would you even wanna try to do that. So we're gonna break those up, but you just can't move to the next movement until you've done those, and then we're working all the way down to the easier round, which is gonna be 10s and 5s, or unless you're varying that with females. So you hear me talk about in the gym, especially on upper body movements, break because you want to, not because you have to. If you decide to do big sets here and you kind of go to failure right off the get-go with a round of 50s, then the rest of those rounds are going to be really tough for you because you cannot recover fast enough. The only thing you have between your upper body movements is sit-ups, so you don't have enough time to recover. So it is going to be really important that you are smart with this. So breaking up at least those big first 3 rounds, the 50s, 40s, 30s, or the 25s, 20s, and 15s, into manageable sets. So decide where your capabilities are and have sets broken up where you are breaking but much before failure, not even just one before failure. We need to have some recovery. You will be much more efficient on these, and you'll have a much better time if you break up these bigger rounds into smaller doable sets, okay? Paying attention to form, so this is where we're gonna get Max to demonstrate some form. This is another WOD where you are just gonna get bogged down and just trying to slug through. But think about what our purpose here is. Our purpose is to get better, to get stronger. So if you just end up doing crappy push-ups just because you have 50 to do, then you've just gotten really good at doing crappy push-ups. So we're gonna pay attention to what proper form is on the sit-ups, the push-ups, and the pull-ups, or the rows, depending on what you're gonna do. We're gonna show that with Max and the demo guy, and then you're going to make sure it's up to you to stop, rest as soon as you feel like you need to, because your form is either breaking down or you're getting tired, all right? Here we go, here's Max on the floor. He's first gonna show us a sit-up. Just remember with the sit-ups, we are going all the way down and then all the way up. Past our shoulders are gonna go past our hips. So we're just gonna do 3 of those, Max. You can use your hands on these, just like what Max is doing, popping himself up. Remember what I talk about in the gym, drive your hips into the ground to help pop yourself up. This will kind of be your rest recovery station, or at least for most of you, remember to rest and recover on your sit-ups. You gotta sit up tall. So if you want your diaphragm to open up and your lungs to open up, you have to be sitting up. If you are crouched over, then it's gonna become a lot more cardio taxing because you can't breathe very well. So use this time to breathe. Push-ups, so Max is gonna flip over. Remember, for standard push-ups, if you are on the ground, your hands are underneath your shoulders, and then you have to go down and touch. So your thighs and your chest have to touch. So Max is gonna show us 2 good push-ups all the way down. And then he's gonna show you one where he only gets halfway down and comes up. Do another one. That would not be acceptable, right? So to get good at push-ups and to get the benefit of strength, you need full range of motion. So if you can't get to the ground, then it is time for you to get up and put yourself on a box or a bench or your couch or something so that you can get full range of motion. Max is gonna just show you that. He'll give us 3 full range of motion push-ups on an elevated surface. So his chest is gonna touch. We notice that he's in a nice, strong plank position. So whether you're on the floor or here, we don't want that swayed, sort of sloppy pull or push-up where we slither up and down. We don't want our butt in the air where we're going up and down like this. We want that nice, strong plank push-up. We're gonna go to dumbbell rows. If you are doing a dumbbell row instead of a pull-up, you're gonna do 50 per side. So Max is just gonna show you a couple on one arm there just to demonstrate. You're gonna come all the way up, pulling up hard and down. Full range of motion, so make sure you're coming all the way up, all the way down. If you feel like you're not getting all the way up and all the way down, then it's time to take a rest and change arms. And that's your dumbbell row. Pull-ups quickly, just remember if you are on those the pull-up bar, you're just gonna go full range of motion. So you're gonna come all the way down, all the way up. Watch how he kind of pushes away from the bar on the way up and the way down, pushing himself into those lats. Let those big muscle movers help you on that. You want your lats to do as much of the work as possible on those push-ups and pull-ups. Your arms cannot do it all, so allow those big muscle movers to help you on the push-ups and pull-ups as well. All right, good luck, guys.